Hi there guys, how's all doing? My name is UNSKIALZ and welcome to my weapon review for the UNSKIALz assault rifle found in Battlefield 3. This is episode 7 of my weapon review series, so I hope you enjoy this one and let me know what I could do better for the next episode. Alright, so without further ado, I guess we should hop in some weapon information for you guys. The country of origin for the UNSKIALZ is Belgium. It was developed for the United States SOCOM forces by a company called FN Herstal. It was introduced in 2009, and the only war this weapon has taken part in was the Afghanistan war. More to do with some in-game info for you guys. This weapon is unlocked after completing the assignment Set Us Up the Bomb, which requires 20 underslung grenade launcher kills and 15 hand grenade kills. Keep in mind, access to this assignment is only available to those who have purchased the Close Quarters expansion pack. This is a rifle that is exclusive to the Assault Medic, so it can't be used between other classes in the game. The UNSKIALZ holds 30 rounds in its magazine by default. If however you reload with a bullet remaining in the chamber, you will be granted one extra bullet to use before having to reload again. Reload time itself will hold you back by 1.25 seconds if you don't completely empty the magazine, which is pretty quick. Even though the UNSKIALZ isn't necessarily built to help you out in a pinch when it comes to fast-paced situations, which we'll talk about later, this specific reload time can help you out when it comes to maximizing kills in a short amount of time. So whenever the opportunity arises, be sure to reload this thing whenever it's safe to do so. The alternate reload animation, which occurs after running your magazine empty, is less remarkable in terms of speed, as it clocks in at 2.05 seconds. This thing fires slow, and the last thing you need is a slow reload to coincide with that. Again, try to stick to that quicker primary reload when you can. Fire modes for this weapon are limited to fully auto and semi-auto. I've got to be honest though, semi-auto when it comes to the UNSKIALZ is a bit of a useless function. This weapon's accuracy is pinpoint, there's little to no bullet deviation most of the time, and physical recoil is virtually non-existent. In general, this thing is an absolute laser gun. If you go semi-auto, there's barely any accuracy bonus to be had, and you are compromising hugely when it comes to the damage you are dishing out. Speaking of accuracy, this gun seems to be unique not only in the fact that its accuracy is amazing, but also in that suppression does not hamper the SCAR's ability as much as it does to other weapons. There have been plenty of situations where I've survived heavy suppression and still managed to get a couple of kills. This weapon's time to kill is very long compared to others in its class, but the advantage here is the SCAR's precision. Now, saying that, I have been most successful while spraying and praying per se. For the first 10 or so rounds, you want to keep your finger on the trigger. Forget about burst fire in that period, trust me. You can't afford to stop shooting, otherwise you will almost always be beaten out. This is because of two main factors. So number one is the fire rate. You might have thought that the LA5i2 was slow with a fire rate of 650 RPM. How about you try 620 RPM with the UNSKIALZ? Now, while the gun makes up for this in accuracy, this is still a huge negative factor as it heavily restricts the flexibility of this weapon. While the AUG-3 for example isn't that flexible either, it can at least do some work in close range. This weapon simply can't. 9 times out of 10 you're going to be outgunned in CQC regardless of whether or not you get the first shot on someone. This is because of the fact that between each round fired of the UNSKIALZ, a gun like the MP7 can hit you 2 or 3 times. Take advantage of the SCAR's accuracy and do not stop shooting. Where a gun like the M16 would have to be burst fired after 4 or 5 bullets to maintain accuracy, the SCAR's accuracy does not degrade nearly as quickly. Keep this in mind. So the second factor that affects this weapon's competitiveness against its peers is its damage per bullet. Now let's get this straight, up until 8 meters you will deal 25 damage, a 4-shot kill. After 8 meters, damage will drop off gradually until 50 meters, where it will do 18.4 damage. That's roughly a 6-shot kill. These damage stats are precisely average, and weapons like the M16A3 and AEK971 share the exact same values. This is the area where the UNSKIALZ can let you down the most. But then, why are the two other weapons I mentioned so good at medium to close range compared to the UNSKIALZ? The answer is fire rate. Compared to the two I just mentioned, this weapon, the UNSKIALZ, has a considerably lower RPM than most assault rifles, and like I said before, this helps accuracy a lot, but the bonus is really only helpful at long range. You are asking for a very bad experience if you go running and gunning with this thing. Finally, as for attachments, I'd switch things up a bit from the norm to make this weapon as flexible as possible. You might have seen a few M26 mass kills throughout this review. I didn't slap that on for nothing. I recommend this highly if you can do without a med pack or have a teammate that can supply you with one when you need it. While the mass glitch doesn't apply these days, this underslung weapon is still extremely deadly and is a beast at clearing out rooms. This attachment totally makes up for the lack of close range effectiveness the SCAR suffers from. As for optics, I don't recommend any scoped or holographic sight. Scopes magnify recoil, which can be difficult to deal with, and the holographic, Russian or American, just wasn't precise enough for me. I found the reflex worked best due to its simple and accurate red dot, but the Cobra performed fine for me too. Give either one a try and decide which one you personally prefer. And as a final attachment, go with the heavy barrel. It complements the SCAR L very well and gives its already great accuracy a real boost, which will help you maintain that key advantage even more. Thanks for watching guys, this has been UNSKIALZ and I give the SCAR L a 7.5 out of 10 due to its lack of flexibility but great accuracy at range. And yeah, if you want to see more weapon reviews, do check out the channel or subscribe even. And have fun in the battlefield out there. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.